recording. If it is possible for you, being the co-organizer, you just turn the recording on. Okay, so our next speaker is Swami Divyanandaji Maharaj. Divyanandaji Maharaj serves the downtrodden people of West Bengal and Northeast, worked for the welfare of prisoners of the correctional homes of West Bengal from 2003 onwards till date. Swami Divyanandaji studied MSc Physics in Calcutta University during 1972 to 1974. Then he joined the Ramakrishna Mission Vidya Mandir Physics Department in 1978 as the honorary lecturer and officiated as Vice Principal from 1978 to 1984. Then he joined Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda Centenary College and worked as Vice Principal and Acting Principal during the period from 1984 to 1999. He taught physics in honors as well as pass levels and plus two, that means higher secondary, over the last 21 years. He was posted in Ramakrishna Mission Tripura, Agartala, then Ramakrishna Mission Malda, West Bengal, and Sharada Pitha in Howrah. So once again, he serves the downtrodden people of West Bengal and Northeast, worked for the welfare of prisoners of the correctional home of West Bengal from 2003 onwards till date. And his talk title would be Value and Ethics. I stop my sharing and stop my sharing, and I will request Swami Divyanandaji to provide his lecture. Maharaj, please. Maharaj, there is some problem with your microphone. We cannot hear you. Hello. Hello. Maharaj, we cannot hear you. হ্যালো, মহারাজ আপনি একবার বেরিয়ে গিয়ে আরেকবার ঢুকবেন। মহারাজ আপনি একবার বেরিয়ে গিয়ে একবার আরেকবার ঢুকুন।
Hello. 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 Hello.
Yes, sir. We are
Hello, am
audible
I
to you
audible?
and visible to you, sir.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Very good. Yes. So, very good afternoon. I was listening to a portion of the last speaker address, and it was very interesting. Question answers also I attended. Now I will go to my topics. This is also a very important topic, like the last or the sub-theme of this webinar, values and ethics. Actually, it is a very interesting term, values. Many of us are not interested in this topic, but without it, a society cannot continue as a human society. It is said a man or woman minus values and ethics is equal to an animal or even wild animal. About 30 years back, there was a letter in Jugantar daily magazine of Bengal. There it was said, if the animals could read the newspapers or study the television reports, what would have they to say? They will say, they will criticize human being, that you say you are the highest being, animals are lower, but you do such a thing that it is which is not expected from you. Actually, this value ordinarily means, according to dictionary, is worth. Value or ethics make us worthy to be human being. We study in schools and colleges. We are in different professions. As you, the participants, mostly are in teaching profession. You are doing research work. Doctors are serving patients in hospitals. Justice, they are serving the nation through their profession. So cobblers, say musicians, all are doing some sort of activity, service. But the quality of service improves when we have higher values. Values may be, in terms of mathematics, we can say positive values, negative values. Positive values means which help the society to grow, to prosper. Last week, there was actually Vigilance Week, and the theme was Vigilant India, Prosperous India. We must be vigilant, and vigilance officers are there, police is there to keep vigilant eyes on us, the people of the society. I work in correctional homes, which were called prisons, Karagar, 20 years back, or say more, from 1893. It was Swami Vivekananda, when he saw prisons of America, he wrote a letter that, you see, there is ample scope in the prisons to improve correction. So our country also, from 2000 onward, 1993 rule was passed, but from 2000, prisons were called correctional home. The prisoners are being corrected. Their character is being formed. We have established libraries. We have established many sort of activities we have started. And we are seeing that prisoners are also evolving, coming up, because human being is nothing but a divine being. We have infinite capability. I know another boy of physics, Dr. Tinku Acharya. He was in a very poor family. He was dwelling in a slum. And from there, he had a dream that he will study physics honors, he will do computer science, and he will go to America. He will be a very good scientist, and he will come back to India and do research work, produce something exceptional. Most of you know about him. So at that time, we could not imagine that Tinku can achieve such a state. Now Tinku is a famous scientist. He has in his patent about, say, 200 patents in information technology. Sensor also he has worked. So many things he could do, because in him, infinite energy was there, infinite possibility was there. So we have divine qualities. Swami Vivekananda went to America. There he said, ye sinners, it is a sin to call a man sinner. Ye are the son of immortal bliss. But most of us behave like animals. As I said, in the newspaper, in the TV, sometimes we see, not most of us, but some of us. But it is not expected from human being. So the solution is values and ethics. We should have positive values. Bahujana hitaya, bahujana sukhaya. We should behave, we should work, we should be active for the welfare of many, for the happiness of many. Bahujana hitaya, bahujana sukhaya. In our scriptures it is said, श्लोकार्थेन प्रवक्ष्यामि यदुक्तं ग्रंथकोटिभिः परोपकाराय पुण्याय पापाय परपीडनम. Scientists, they are working for the welfare of many, for the happiness of many. Doctors are doing research work now. COVID scientists, they are trying for vaccine at the earliest so that people actually recover or restore their health. They are saved from COVID-19. So everybody is trying to help others. So we should have values. Values means worth. Values make us worthy citizen of the country. Values make us worthy teachers, worthy students, valued students. Value makes us worthy father, worthy mother. It is said in Shastras, in scriptures, Pitri Devo Bhava, Matri Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. The students, the boys and girls, should look at their teachers, their parents, as God and God only. Divine God resides in our mother, father, in our teachers. But this should not be one-way track. Teachers, parents, they are to become divine. They are to become devatas. So it is said that be and make, be man and make man. We have animal nature. We have to overcome that. We have to cross that and become human being. After that, we will not stop. It is said in the Upanishad, Swamiji translated, arise, awake, stop not till the goal is reached. It is applicable in all cases. Similarly, in case of values also, in building our life, we will not stop. We will proceed up to infinity. We should have infinite vision. I will develop myself. Expansion is life, contraction is death. So I was telling positive values. Love is a sort of positive value. Yes, it is a positive value. Unselfish love and hatred is a negative value. On 27th September 1893, Swami Vivekananda was addressing the concluding session of Chicago Parliament of Religion. There he said, on the banner of every religion, there will be written, very nice thing, help and not fight. We will help each other. We will not fight against each other. So assimilation, not destruction. We will consult other religion, other sect, and we will assimilate their positive ideas and we will develop. So harmony and peace, not dissension. We will not differ from one another. We will harmonize among ourselves. We will cooperate. Professor Manandhar was telling Dinesh Manandhar that we collaborate with others. So we will collaborate. We will not fight. We will actually enrich ourselves with the good qualities of others. Man is made up of good and evil, good and bad, human being. It is not a bad thing, but we have to day by day, through proper knowledge, value education, having ethics in our life, we will reduce our evil qualities and increase our good qualities. Swami Vivekananda once said, we worship the great man. That is not enough. What do I care whether Buddha or Christ was a great man? Does that alter my goodness or evil? To do good and to be good is the whole of religion. Ethics and value really is a part of dharma, as oxygen, carbon dioxide, metals, sensors, all sorts of things have dharma. Dharma means behavior, characteristic. This is the character of oxygen, that it gives life. When due to COVID or other thing, we have breathing trouble, we are given oxygen through oxygen cylinder or other ways. Similarly, carbon dioxide, if we inhale, we will definitely expire. So we should be aware. So dharma, human being has a dharma. We should values, very good values Swamiji describes. Self-respect. I am a human being. I am a teacher. I am a research scholar. I am the son of a very good parent. My father is a teacher. I should behave in such a way that it matches my family, my profession. Wherever I am, I will prove that I comes from a respectable family, respectable society. Then only we will have higher values. Self-respect is a positive value. Similarly, self-confidence. I should believe in myself. Old religion said, he is an atheist who does not believe in God or Allah or Jehovah or Jesus. But new religion says he or she is an atheist who does not believe in himself or herself. So this is self-confidence. Similarly, self-reliance. When I have been given a job or an assignment, I will not rely on others. I will not copy from others' work. I will do by myself. This will be original. Then only my worth will be established. Otherwise, it will be proved by the examiners of my papers that I have copied down. Once I was taking a written exam for a Group D post. There I put a question. Who is the present Vice Chancellor of Calcutta University? One boy wrote, Sri Kalachand Mandal, instead of Professor Santosh Kumar Bhattacharya. How he wrote this? Actually, he stood up. He could not write. He stood up. The teacher, invigilator, could not see. In front of him, Kalachand Mandal was sitting. After that question, there was a line on which Kalachand Babu wrote his name. We told him, write your full name. So that candidate wrote Kalachand Mandal. There was parallax error. Lower line, he thought upper line, and he wrote that it is Kalachand Mandal. Santosh Bhattacharya, he forgot or he did not know. So he had lack of self-reliance. So we should always think, am I correct in my profession? Am I lacking in something which is expected in my profession? Am I cheating others? Do I work? I had a very good teacher. I have seen him. He taught at the age of 88, 89. He practically retired from teaching physics from our college. He retired from Scottish Church College Physics Department. Then he used to come. I will show his photographs now. And he used to go to the library. I asked, sir, at this age, why do you go to library? He told, if I do not go to library, I will be backdated. Though I got gold medal, I was first class first in Calcutta University in my time, but it is already 40 or 50 years back. So science has developed, physics has developed. So I go to library even at this age of 88 or 89. In this way, the teachers think and self-reliance. Then there is another thing, very important thing, self-control. We are to control our own self. Enemies are not external or outside. Enemies are inside. There are very devil, demonic enemies inside ourself, our mind. We say 6 passions: kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. Kama, we all know, desires. Ordinarily, it is said sex is kama. But all sorts of excessive desires is actually kama. Krodha, anger. Similarly, lobha, greed. Moha, attachment, too much attachment. Material attachment. Not for good things, bad things, attached to evil things. Similarly, mada means ego, ahamkara, matsarya, parasrikatarata. I am unable to see the development in others. These are the bad qualities. We are to conquer and we are to go to the positive way. These are negative values, but we have these in our nature. Human being, animals, all have. But good human being, they conquer these 6 enemies. Kingdom is ours. our kingdom is lost. We are divine being. We are the children of immortal bliss, Amritasya Putra. So these are the things. Now I will bow down to my old teachers and I will show from ancient days how we got very good teachers. You also, all of you were improved and you got values, higher values from the life of your teachers. I can name one of the very good teacher of still he is living, Bardwan University Physics Department, whose laboratory was radionics. He was a man of physics, B.N. Biswas. He is now in Mankundu Engineering College. Still, he is very popular. He is active. He is very old now, but he looks after the college along with the other administrators. He is now in the form of advisor. I often meet him. Very good teachers were there in Bardwan University also. Recently, I got one book, The History and Development of Periodic Table, Professor Rajarsi Ghosh. He was in chemistry department of Bardwan University. Similarly, many good teachers were there now whom I came across and whose name are in the history of the nation. I will show you some pictures. You will be interested in going through those teachers' photograph and their qualities I will mention. Let us see the teachers. Very good teachers who came here. This is a photograph of Arjuna and Dronacharya. Next, we see Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, in whose name Teachers' Day is observed each year. And with him, I saw APJ Abdul Kalam's photograph. He was a good, very good scientist. He was a very good teacher. He was very popular among his students, his research scholars. In all aspects, he taught values throughout his life. Till his last breath, he worked for the country. He had no greed. He had no karma. He had no desire. He had no ego. He was a very simple, very high quality person. He had no property. He got 2 or 1 bag to the president house and he went away with that after his tenure. Now I will show other pictures. Teachers of West Bengal. Very good teachers. One is Beni Madhav Das. Subhas Bose was influenced by him. He actually, many students of Beni Madhav Das were freedom fighters, among whom Subhas is a star. So Subhas was very much influenced by Sri Beni Madhav Das. If we go through the picture, a film on Subhash Chandra Bose, we will see the role of Beni Madhav Das. Beni Madhav Das's daughter Beena Das was also a female freedom fighter of our country. Next one, I will show you Professor William Hastie, English teacher of Scottish Church College during the time of Swami Vivekananda. He was teaching the poem of Wordsworth, Excursion. There he says, he was a lover. Wordsworth was a lover of nature. He used to become ecstatic, unconscious during seeing, looking at nature, and the same condition. If you want to see, you go to Dakshineshwar. Ramakrishna Paramahansa is at Dakshineshwar. He also loves nature, he loves God, and he becomes ecstatic while singing and dancing. So Swami Vivekananda, at that time Narendranath Datta, got many good lessons from this person, William Hastie. Next, I will show you other teachers. This is Sri Mahendranath Gupta, writer of the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, Sri Ramakrishna Kathamrita. Many of his students were men of character. Whoever came, male or female person, became men or women of character, good quality, good behavior, in which is seen through their words, through their deeds, through their thoughts. Similarly, we are celebrating now 200 years of Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, who was a great teacher of humanity. He was an ocean of love. Sri Ramakrishna told, I have come to the ocean. He told, you have, then collect some salty water. Sri Ramakrishna said, why? You are the ocean of milk, Kira Samudra. So Vidyasagar, we know Vidyasagar wrote many books. Vidyasagar taught many students, and Vidyasagar was a great teacher, good administrator, friend of all. Next one, I will show Sri Yashan Bose, Satyendranath Bose. I had a fortune to see Satyendranath Bose at very old age when we were in the university. Meghnad Saha, we all know them. The third one is Ashwini Kumar Datta. He was a headmaster. He was a great teacher of Bangladesh. He was sometime at Sirampur, Hooghly. He was a great lover of the country, and his students became very good teachers throughout the country. They were men of character. They were appreciated by their students, their colleagues, their neighbors, the villagers, everybody. Ashwini Kumar Datta met Swami Vivekananda, Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother Sharada Devi, and other. He went to all pilgrimages of India and met many great men, very great sadhakas. Meghnad Shah was contemporary to one of our monks, Swami Nirvedananda, founder secretary of Belgharia, Calcutta Students' Home. I will show his photograph also. He was also a very good teacher among the monks of Ramakrishna order. Next one, I will show some other pictures. Jadunath Sarkar, everybody should know his life. He was a historian, but he had MA in English and history both. And the second man in the center is famous man, Sri Prafulla Chandra Rai. He was a very good motivator. He was a very good entrepreneur. He was a very good teacher. The third one is Pitambar Das. He is the ex-headmaster of Banamali Chatta High School, Kantai subdivision. In his time, he raised the school as a good teacher, as a good headmaster, and it was called Narendrapur of Midnapur. Till now, his students, they shed tears taking the name of Pitambar Das. They are not now, but they are icon to the teachers, and we should study their life and we should imbibe their values. They were very much disciplined. They had self-control. They have self-reliance, self-sacrifice. At that time, salary was not there, but they begged from house to house for the welfare of the students. They gave scholarship. They could arrange other things, food for the poor students. Next one. You see, these are two teachers of Vidya Mandir. The taller one is Professor Jyotirmay Chatterjee, who was the co-author of Intermediate Physics. Jyotirmay Chatterjee, he was head of Scottish Church College Physics Department, and by his side sitting Pramod Chandra Sen, father of Shankar Sen. Once he was the power minister of Bengal. Pramod Sen used to enter the class. He was an honorary lecturer. I told about him. He, at the age of 89, he was going to library. He had a notebook on problems of physics, solution to university questions. He used to give his notes to us, and he will enter the class just when the bell rings. He will be standing outside the door. If anybody is continuing in the class, he will tell, I will not take a minute of you. You cannot take a minute from me. So he was P.C. Sen, Pramod Chandra Sen, famous and respectable teacher of our time. Next one is, we should know, Acharya Gopal Chandra Majumdar, founder, principal of our Itachuna Vijay Narayan College. He was a man, great man. He was a saintly man. From his childhood, he did not use sock. He did not use chappal. He was a very good scholar, very good career he had. And he was in Daulatpur, Khulna district, Bangladesh, teacher for 20 years, lecturer. He was offered a post in Chattogram Government College. He did not join because his college was suffering from financial crisis. Teachers are leaving. So he wrote a letter to Janardhan Chakraborty, through whom he got that job. He told, sir, I cannot join Chattogram Government College because my college is facing a crisis. So in this critical moment, I will not leave my college. So he continued till 50, and 50 he came. Vijayanaran College was being built by Kundu Paribar, and he joined. At the age of 59, he was born on 5th February 1907, 1966, 16th November, when on the day when after Puja vacation college opened. He was going to Chandan Nagar. He was coming to Kanyan station. At the level crossing, he saw two young boys, very young boys, were walking unconsciously in the railway line. When an engine was coming, he jumped on the line and took away one boy. He came for the second time to take the second boy. He could not. Both were smashed by the train. I saw that boy who survived when he was a senior citizen. I went to the college. There was a function in memory of Gopal Chandra Majumdar. You should go through the life of this person, Gopal Chandra Majumdar, a man of sacrifice, a saintly man. He is called Dadichi of among the teachers, exceptionally bright, and who sacrificed his whole life. Throughout his life, he used to wear a khaddar dhoti and a banyan type fatwa, genji, and an uttariya. So with this he lived, and his salary money, whatever it was very small, he spent for the poor students. Only his rice and dal he used to take very simple. But he kept his father, mother, everybody with him at the last stage. They died after that. He met with that accident to sacrifice his life for others. Next one, I will show you K.C. Kar, theoretical physics book writer. He was in the Presidency College. I went to attend centenary celebration of him, and I saw some teachers who were taught by him. He was a man of sacrifice. He had no issue, so he and his wife decided to give away all property for the Theoretical Physics Society. Next is our A.K. Rai Chaudhary. He taught us our mechanics, and this is Professor Samuel Sengupta. They are all very brilliant teachers, sincere teachers. They were very popular among us. They were very honest. They did not think of themselves. They thought of the institution of the students, and the students were their children. My teacher, Jyotirmay Chatterjee, came to take class, whose photograph I have already shown, on the day of the death of his son. His son was a research scholar in America. He passed away 10 minutes earlier. He got news as he is dressed here. He was dressed and he was ready for the car to come. The car came, reported after 10 minutes, and he came. Swami Tejashananda Maharaj asked him, how could he come on the day of your death of your son? He told, they are also my children. And that son died. So I have nothing to do. Examination is knocking at the door. So I came. These are the values of teachers exemplified by their lives. Next one, I will show a set of teachers of Purulia Vidyapith. Left one is Professor Shaktipada Mishra. He was an English teacher. He sacrificed his whole life for the institution, for the students. Still now, he is living. He is attached to our research section, Nivedita Scholar, as a Nivedita Scholar in R.K. Mission Institute of Culture. Next one is S.L. Perumalji. He was mathematics teacher of Purulia Vidyapith. He is still now remembered by his ex-students, former students, for his sincere teaching in mathematics, English group. Next one, at the old age, we have taken this photograph, Durga Shankar Mallik. Durga Shankar Mallik was a teacher in chemistry. He was also very sincere, dutiful, disciplined, and self-controlled. He had conquered, these teachers have conquered the 6 enemies, passions inside us. Next one, I will show about the 3 figures. Sister Nivedita, who was a teacher from the age of 17, and we know about her. She lived only for 44 years, but she has kept a mark in the society. Throughout the globe, she is known for her teaching, for her activities, for her social welfare activities, for the country, for the welfare of the women. Next one is Sanghamitra Bandyopadhyay. She is a very good scholar. She is now presently the director of ISI Barakpur. Next one is Mamata Rai Chaudhuri. She was also a very good teacher of economics. Mamata Rai Chaudhuri is her name, her title after marriage. So Mamata Devi was associated with our high secondary council also. She was in Bethune College. She was a very good teacher. We had actually many good teachers among us. So we should not be frustrated. We should try to imbibe higher values. Next, you see teachers of Ramakrishna order. They are, one is left one with beard. He is Chandikananda. He used to teach music. He was a very good writer of songs. Khatra Birja Brahma Teja Murti Dharya Elo Ebar. Veer Senapati Vivekananda, Oi Je Dakiche Aire Ai. He used to sing, he used to teach singing. He was a very strong person. They were during the time of freedom fight. Many monks of Ramakrishna order joined in freedom fighting. Afterwards, they came to Ramakrishna mission. Next one is Nirvedananda Maharaj, founder of Ramakrishna Mission Calcutta Students' Home. Uniqueness is this: he was the batchmate or contemporary of Meghnad Saha. Nirvedanandaji could teach any subject, all subjects, humanities and science both. He could teach. He was very brilliant, very sharp, and very much active, and he thought for the society. He started with a small student's home when he was himself not associated with Ramakrishna Mission. He invited Swami Brahmanandaji. Brahmanandaji blessed him, and then his center was included in Ramakrishna Mission. In front, we see another Swami Lokesharananda Maharaj. He was headmaster and teacher of Devghar Ramakrishna Mission Vidyapith. He is the founder of Ramakrishna Mission Narendrapur. He was lastly in Ramakrishna Mission Institute of Culture. And on the right, you see Swami Mumukshananda Maharaj. He was the principal of our Ramakrishna Mission Residential College, Narendrapur. He is also very famous to our his ex-students. We also adore him. We respect him. He was principal of our Brahmachari Training Center, and I got his affection and love. Really, he loved me. Next one. At the top, at the center, we see Swami Tejashananda, founder principal of Ramakrishna Mission Vidya Mandir. He was actually an academician. He was a friend, philosopher, and guide to the students of Vidya Mandir. On one side, left side, we see with beard, black and white. He is Mahan Maharaj, Vidyanathananda. He is the Bhatnagar awardee of mathematics. He is now known by everybody in the globe in the field of mathematics. Next one on the left is Devarajananda Maharaj. He was headmaster of Sargachi Ramakrishna Mission High School. He is also loved by all his students for his nice teaching, for his nice behavior, for his nice character. and they led our students to very high state. Another photograph you are seeing, he is now presently principal of Ramakrishna Mission Residential College, Narendrapur. He was previously here at Vidyamandira. He attended many seminars of Bardwan University. He is a great scholar. He is a very good teacher. He does research. He guides in research work in Bengali for our students. He is known to almost many persons of UGC and India government for his excellency. So these teachers, we bow down at their feet and we express thanks and gratitude to them for their contribution in the society. The teachers should have good values. So we remember from Gita, Shraddhavan labhate jnanam tatpara sangjatendriya jnanam labdhva param shantim achirenadhigacchati. Shraddhavan, we should have respect to our teachers, to parents, to everybody, and for after through that we will attain knowledge. Ignorance we have to remove. We have to get rid of all superstition. We should imbibe good values, honesty, integrity, loyalty, and chastity. Character is to be built. We need man-making, character-building education. Swamiji tells. I was actually enjoying a TV program. It was a debate among the students of Dhaka University and other universities of Bangladesh 20 years back. The topic was lack of resource is the cause of poverty in underdeveloped countries. After their lectures, deliberations, the president, head of the economics department of Dhaka University, remarked a very beautiful thing. He told during his remark that if the people of Bangladesh and Japan are interchanged without changing any resource, say mine resource, forest resource, economic resource, whatever it be, what will happen? He said, my students in the class told that Japan will be Bangladesh soon, and slowly Bangladesh will grow as Japan. Actually, human being, human resource is the most worthy resource. So human resource are to be developed through values and ethics. Ethics is nothing. Ethics is discipline, dharma, morality. So we all know there is a nice quotation in Mahabharata. Janami dharmam nacha pravittim, janami adharmam nacha nivrittim. I know what is dharma, but I do not take recourse to dharma. I do not follow the teachings of dharma. I do not imbibe values, higher values in my life. I know what is adharma, irreligion, evil, but my mind goes to evil deeds. So we have to control ourselves. It is our choice. So I request everybody, I was watching my watch. Watch your watch. What does it mean? The second watch is very significant. First letter W means words. Your speech, your what word you are using. Is your speech or words hurting anybody, injuring anybody? Then you have to control your speech. Second one is A. A means activity, deed. Your work should not hurt anybody or injure anybody. So this is the thing. And T. T is thought. Our mind is a garden. Thoughts are seeds. We can grow flower or weeds. This is our choice. So thoughts are to be controlled. After thinking, we work. The dacoits plan, think, and then they go for dacoity. So we have to control this. If we can do this, then we will have the fourth letter. Fourth means C. C means character. Character will be formed if W, A, T are under my control. Then can it be done in one day, in a single day, today? No. H stands for habit. We have to practice it for a long time. Practice makes a man perfect. So We have to do this. Lastly, I conclude with 2 points, Jama and Niyama. First and second step of Ashtanga Yoga. Yoga, we often quote, we ordinarily mean, yoga means yogasana. But yogasana is the third level, third state. Before that, Jama is wanted. Niyama is wanted. What is Jama? Jama is control. How to control yourself? Ahimsa, Satya, Asteya, Brahmacharya, and Aparigraha. What does Ahimsa mean? Non-injuring others. What I told, not hurting others. Pleasing others. This is Ahimsa. Then Satya, truthfulness. I am to stick to truth. I will never compromise with lies or corruption. Similarly, Asteya, non-stealing. Mind wants to steal others' property, others' papers, but I will not do that. Like that boy Kalachand Mandal, writing Kalachand Mandal in place of Professor Santosh Bhattacharya. Similarly, Brahmacharya, controlling my sex organ, my desires, too much desire, greed. So then, Aparigraha, not accepting bribe, not accepting a more than legitimate thing. I will not practice private tuition. I will not leak out questions. For that, I will not take money. You see, a NEET has been developed for all India level medical exam. They are with money, they give proxy and they are winning. But ultimately they cannot win. Sattameva jayate na nitam. So we have to follow this Jama 5 rules. Similarly, Niyama, Shaucha, cleanliness, positive value. Dirtiness is negative value. I will take recourse, I will follow cleanliness. Then Santosh, containment. Our teachers, our previous teachers, they were content with whatever they had. They had Santosha. They were satisfied with whatever they got. We wanted to give money, 500 rupee after retirement of PC Sen. PC Sen told, if you show money, I will not come. I love teaching, for that I come. Vidya Mandir environment is very good, so I will come, continue. But don't give me money. Then I will stop coming. You see, Santosha. Then Sadhaya, reading, self-study. We will not stop. Similarly, Tapasya, I will endure difficulties, heat and cold. If sometimes load shedding is there, I will not stop my studies. I will light a lamp or an emergency and I will do my work. Similarly, tapasya, then Ishvara Pranidhana, meditation. Nowadays, for every people, it is advised practice meditation and pranayama. So these 2 steps, you please go through Raja Yoga of Swami Vivekananda or any writer, any publisher, and you will get these things. Then comes 3rd stage, 4th stage, other things. So with this, I conclude and I thank Dr. Bose to organize this webinar and invite me. It will continue for other 4 days, and I believe all of you will be enriched by the webinar. I thank you, all the participants. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya, Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya, Mittur Ma Amritam Gamaya. O Almighty Lord, kindly lead us from untruth to truth, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. Om, peace, peace, peace. There be peace to everybody. Sarve Shukhina Bhavantu, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhar Bhavet. Let all be happy, let all recover from their ailments, and let everybody see good things. Let us actually, nobody should suffer from difficulties. With this, I conclude. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Thank you, Maharaj, for your speech, and our sincere regards and gratitude to you from all of us here together. We thank you for your time and your kind speech, for enriching us and to make our life more happy, the most important thing. Thank you very much. So with that, we are nearing the conclusion of today's program. I have a few announcements to make for all the participants. Number one is there is no attendance link for each of the day. What has been communicated to us by the AICT that from the platform analytics, the platform will tell us who are present today. So once the program is over, then only the attendance link in the ATAL portal it will be active, and we will do it for you. So do not worry, we will take care of that part. Second is I just want to share my screen to show you something. Okay, now I'm the presenter, and second thing is for each day I have shared you the link, and for each day's link you have to register for the new program each day. So if you go here, I can show you. So this is the link what I have shared. So if you go there, so you can see at the top. So you have to select for tomorrow. You have to select November 04, for next day November 5, for next day November 6, and up to November 7 you have to select. And for each day you have to individually you have to register. I talked with Zoho people, and they told for simplicity they have kept this part like this only. They cannot change